Good morning. The system that we designed is a car seat alert system. And the reason why we designed this system is because of the problem that we've been having about guardians leaving their infants in the car. The way this system works, it comprises of three main systems: the unit that goes on the car seat, the phone application, which is installed on Android platform, and the car OBD device, which acts as the emergency fail-safe system. All these three systems communicate with each other via Bluetooth technology, and they are all input and output devices. So they take information and give out information. At this time, I'm going to introduce Mekadis. She's our research engineer and also a hardware engineer. My name is Jude Ngene. I'm the power engineer. Diego Chacon, he's the hardware engineer. Josiah Cross, he's the software engineer, and our team leader, Matt Thomas, is also the hardware engineer. This time I'm going to yield for Diego to talk about the unit.
In the car seat, we're going to have a 3.5-inch by 3.5-inch 3D printed case containing a microcontroller, a PCB, a temperature sensor, and a pressure sensor. When the baby sits on the car seat, thus activating the pressure and temperature sensors, knowing that there's a baby in the car, a push notification will be sent to the parent or guardian's mobile phone containing an Android application, thus alerting them of the situation. And now Joe is going to speak on the software portion of the system.
So the mobile application, the heart of the system, the preventative system. What it does is it renders a push notification to the parent or guardian when they reach 20 feet away from the car. Not only that, if they reach 60 feet away from the car, it disconnects from the rest of the system, therefore triggering the backup device. In the case of that, preventing a heartbreak of a parent and losing the loss of a child. It has a seamless UI that allows for the user to be able to add emergency contacts, see the temperature for the case of extreme temperature conditions, and receive a push notification. I'll hand off the rest to Matt now.
So, as we have heard in the news lately, there is this problem that is still happening. Last year, 52 children unfortunately passed away when they really didn't need to. So we could tell that this issue is still occurring. With our device, and yes, this is the actual device that can fit into a car seat or into a non-slip pad, we know it's small enough that it can be used both for a family car or for a bus system. So if your kids are going to school, if that bus system uses that, you know your kids are going to be in good hands to give you that peace of mind. Any questions?
Yeah, have y'all considered using a combination of sensors? Because someone could put a heavy bag in the seat or something like that. Person keeps getting these alerts, it gets desensitized to the baby being in the car, just forget about it, but maybe different, like an IR sensor or something like that.
Yeah, we actually did look into alternate sensors. Initially, we were trying to combine the temperature sensor to be used, but unfortunately, that data wouldn't come in fast enough if it's a hot vehicle to cool down to recognize that it's a child, or if it's a cold vehicle to heat up fast enough.
Yeah. Related to that is that you're assuming the user, the guardian is walking away with the cell phone away from the kid, right?
Correct.
But somehow the cell phone is left, the kid is dead. I mean, just recently, when dad got his twins died in the car, right?
Right.
So I don't know, have you considered
So we actually have
giving some kind of alert to other 911s or something like that?
So that's what the backup device with emergency contacts is used for. And it also has the OBD connected to the Raspberry Pi, which is connected via Bluetooth to the microcontroller. The microcontroller is the master, the slave is the cell phone, and as well as the Raspberry Pi. And so in that case, it can tell when the car is off. And so that's when the alert happens, where it triggers the speaker. And we actually have a speaker connected to the project as well to let people know that a child has been left in the car, and then also the emergency contact is there as well to send messages.
So, I mean, every year we see, an application like this being shown, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, the last 5-6 years at least, right? So, what's unique about this design of yours? What are you bringing on the table that has not been done before?
So with this device, since it's so small, it's able to be slipped into just a car seat or even on a non-slip pad for a full-size vehicle seat. With previous products that we've seen, sometimes they go through with using a buckle system, so if a buckle is not attached, then the system's not going to work. With ours, we really wanted to make it so that way it was able to last a decent amount of time with it being able to be small enough to be used by anyone, really. And we also know that other products might not really be able to be flexed up to like a full bus, where this can. We didn't actually do that, but it has the potential to be.
So how many false alarms, have you tested this and what's the ratio of false alarms versus the real, because as you said, the temperature could be, you could have a weight on the, someone can put a weight in the car seat or temperature can go, so.
So you said how many, like cell phones and all that stuff?
No,
and-
false alarms, like basically, if the baby is not there, still you get this alarm, right? So have you done anything here to make sure that your device is accurate, that you're getting a real baby there and you're not giving false alarms?
We haven't actually tested it with any living babies. We do have, those of you that are going to see us downstairs will be able to see a test baby that we have tested this with. I don't know if we've actually gone out of range to go through it, getting that test working with the app yet. I don't believe that's been.
That's critical also that number of false alarms should be in this type of device.
Yeah.
For the real alarms to be regarded seriously? or-
Seriously, exactly, right. Otherwise, people will start ignoring.
Right.
They get used to ignoring it.
This is fascinating, guys, but I think we need to move on. Let's thank you.